What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are live. We're actually 1 minute early today. I have made history. I'm not late to one of my streams. I'm actually early. I feel so good about myself right now. But yeah, as you can see, full Lions franchise off season. We're going to go through the Super Bowl. We're not going to watch the Super Bowl, but we're going to simulate throw it, see who wins. We're going to check out all of our players' new development traits because the Super Bowl is when players' dev traits are changed. I haven't seen any of them yet, so I'll see them with you guys for the first time. Obviously, re-signings, free agency, the draft, all that good stuff. So I will check the chat in just a minute, see who's here. But first, I have to put my stream in all of the Discord servers. If you're interested in joining my server, I'll put a link in shortly. Looks like we already got 4 people in here, though, so that's good, that's good. We can talk about the Antonio Brown thing as well, obviously. That's a pretty big deal. I assume that'll be a big topic of discussion in today's stream. I have a lot of thoughts on it, personally. And it says 2 people have already left. Nice. I promise I'll check the chat in a minute, guys. Don't leave because I haven't checked yet, okay? Oh, my word. Let's see who's here at the moment. We got... This will ever decide to load. Holy smokes. We got Lion Pro, Tech Stories Plus, Nick. What's going on, everybody? AB is released, of course. Browns in the Super Bowl. They've actually done it. Win the Super Bowl this time. We're going to try this year to win the Super Bowl, obviously. Will it happen? Who knows? No guarantees, but we need a big offseason. That's what we need. So, here are the players with XP points. Do you guys, first, before we check out our new players' development traits, we need to check how many sacks Khalil Mack got. I need to see this number. Did he get over 30? Yes or no? I think that's the question everyone's asking because, my goodness. Mitchell Trubisky had a good year. Khalil Mack at 25. I was expecting more, low-key. But, yeah, Khalil Mack had quite the year. I want to see all of the sack numbers in the league. Obviously, he led Aaron Donald 16. Dante Hightower, 15.5. That's interesting. He should leave the NFL. He does not deserve to be in it. Well, it's not that he doesn't deserve it. I just think he needs to fix himself. He's not right mentally. Personally, I think he should just sit that out this year, get right, become a regular human being, and then reassess this upcoming offseason. But personally, I do think someone will sign him. I think he'll play for a team this year. Obviously, got to watch out for the Patriots, but 2 teams I got my eye on are the Cardinals and Bills. 2 teams who I feel like are willing to be aggressive, young quarterbacks, not the biggest of markets, so I can see one of them picking him up as well. I know you're not too happy, Bliss. I know you're not too happy at all. What's good, ERMP? You tried a franchise with the Browns, traded for T.Y., you went 16-0 and lost the Super Bowl? That's tough. You love my Lions series, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love I've gotten from you guys in this series. A bunch of views, a ton of watch time. Raiders have ruined your life. I mean, at least you guys don't have to pay his contract, right? Alrighty, so, moment of truth. Let me just check I can hear myself real quick. Okay, I can hear myself for the most part. I know the headset isn't the greatest. I'm getting a new headset. I just need some, like, Android charger, and then we're set. So, this is it for the Dookie mic for live streams. What's up, FG? Welcome to the stream. I should trade Taylor Decker. He let sacks allowed. Ricky Wagner allowed more sacks, though. So if we're going to get rid of anyone, it's going to be Wagner. We should beat the Cards. We absolutely should. I'm a little bit concerned because it's a new offense. We have not seen Kingsbury and Murray before. We struggled last year against a rookie quarterback, but we should win. I think it'll be a pretty high-scoring game. I'm going to say Lions win it 30-21. Sucks some won't watch the other amazing content Octi has. Oof, shots fired. Just got to get myself a Yeti microphone. Maybe that's the move. Frank Ragnow made the Pro Bowl this year for us. Why would we trade Frank? He's the only offensive lineman who was good for us. You should beat the Titans. I could see the Titans in an upset, but I do have Cleveland winning this game. Keep Stafford. I expect to keep Stafford. Not 100%, but I would say 99% chance we keep Stafford this offseason. Will he win a Super Bowl with Stafford? Probably not. But anything's possible. Watching Ohio State right now, who are you guys playing? Probably going to win by like 56. Take Antoine Nan. If he's available in like the second round, we could look at it, but I doubt it. Alright, so moment of truth, guys. Let's see whose development traits went up. Watching Michigan lose to Army, that's fun. Alrighty, so Carry-On is a superstar. Thank goodness. Let's go. This is huge. This is huge. And I also saw a superstar X Factor for our man TJ Hawkinson. Those are the only two depth traits that go up. That's fine with me. I was worried we weren't going to get anything, but Hawkinson has X Factor. That's lit. Of course, RMP is an Iowa hater. So his... Oh, he needs that at 85 now. But he has max security, so that should be fun. You love Justin Fields? I would too, but I'm not a Buckeye fan. Alright, Carry-On's abilities. He has arm bar, powerful stiff arm. I barely stiff arm. And then I never went to 90. So hopefully we eventually get him to X Factor, but I'm happy that his depth trait went up. I think those two definitely deserve it. They were both really good this year. Kenny Golladay, Frank Ragnow made the Pro Bowl. They stay at star, that's fine. And then defensively, maybe Darius Slay goes up to X Factor. Maybe Snacks up to X Factor. Maybe Jared Davis goes up. And nothing on defense, it looks like. Okay. Well, it could have been worse. We got Hawkinson and Carry-On up, so I'm happy for the most part. All Madden sucks. I totally agree. Brings out all the glitches and cheese. I've never been good enough to play on All Madden, so I've never experienced it. Only good thing Michigan gave you guys is Brandon Peters, and he might not be good. That's true. Alright, obviously that sucks. We'll just auto them. Sorry, Nick Bawden, but you're not anything special. Yes, you guys got to do sub to FG and RMP. Both of you guys upload really good content. And me as well, if you have not already done so, but I assume all of you have. So the Super Bowl goes to... either the Browns or the Bears. I'm going to say Cleveland wins it. Cleveland does win it. Dominant fashion. The Bears were not that good this year. They only won 9 games. We beat them in Thanksgiving. Michigan gave you Peppers, who gave you OBJ. That's true. That's true. Alright, so let's look at the box score for this game. Super Bowl. I could see this in real life. I don't think the Bears will be good enough to make it. And obviously I am on the Cleveland hype train. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks. Is he the coach? He is definitely not the coach. Hunt, I assume you mean Kareem Hunt. He ran for 79 yards. Nelson Aguilar is in free agency. We could look at him, but I'm not trying to spend too much money this offseason. I think we have a really nice core, and we shouldn't waste it. Allen Robinson played well, 2 touchdowns for Odell. So, who could have won MVP? Maybe Mayfield. Maybe if there's a high sack total. 2 for Vernon, 1.5 for Myles Garrett. Pick for no one. And usually when you get an interception, that automatically means like you're Super Bowl MVP. Are you saying we should sign Hunt? Absolutely not. Why would we sign Hunt? Carry-On led the NFL in rushing, I think. And he doesn't kick women, yes. But Carry-On now has superstar development. Hunt might not even have that. But did Carry-On end up leading, or did he get second? Okay, he did lead the NFL in rushing, second in touchdowns. But yes, Freddie Kitchens is the Browns coach here. Alright, so now to check regression and retirement. Stafford, I think, goes down 1. Yes, he went down 1 overall rating. We don't have many old players. Jermaine Kearse went down a bit. CJ Anderson. Actually, let's check retirements first. Army with the stop. Army's going to get smoked. I mean, actually, I could see Army only losing by like 20. They were a good team last year. I'm going to say 30-10 for my score prediction. I don't know the score of the game, but unless Army's already have 10 plus, which I doubt. Pass interference on Army. Oof. For here for retirements, our man Danny Amendola, Danny America, Jason Peters, Alex Mack, Julian Edelman, Michael Bennett, Tramon Williams, Aqib Talib, Andrew Whitworth, Drew Brees, Adrian Peterson, Marshall Yanda. No, not Mulbach. No. Not our launch snapper. 17 years, longest tenured Lion, over Stafford even. Danny America, wouldn't you know it? Joe Staley, Fitzmagic, Thomas Davis, T. Sizzle, Lorenzo Alexander have been a few free agents. Pat Shurmur was fired, it looks like. Aguilar, yeah, I have Marvin Jones and Kearse, they're old. Well, we have Golladay, who's not old. Marvin's 30, and we could use an upgrade over Kearse. So Aguilar is definitely a guy we could consider. Who knows, maybe the Eagles re-signed him, maybe they didn't. But Aguilar is a guy we can look at. He is usually in free agency. I expect him to be there. Reactions on the Packers D. They played well on Thursday, yes, but I think it was more just the Bears' offense not playing well. And I think neither team played well at all. So as a fellow Lions fan, I am quite optimistic. I know there are a bunch of Lions fans who are in here right now watching the series. Ooh, Rashaan Melvin went down a lot. Ew. That's not good. Alright, so most of these guys we're going to let go for the most part. Resign Daniels. I don't think we should resign Daniels. He did nothing for us this year. He did absolutely nothing. I think he had 1 sack. If he played, 21 tackles, 1 sack. If he played well, I'd look to bring him back, but he did nothing. The main is here, technically. What's up, Kaz? He's a good trade piece. I think we should just let him go for realism. I don't think it realistically makes sense for us to re-sign him and trade him. You see more sign-in trades in basketball, I would say. Re-sign Tavon Wilson? I think we are going to re-sign Tavon Wilson. He's one of the few guys who we will. Amara Darboh as depth for 1 year. I'm not opposed to bringing him back to this contract. Alright, welcome back, Mr. Darboh. Nathan Peterman, obviously, we have to re-sign Peter Meme. I do plan on getting another quarterback this offseason. Tom Savage will not be brought back. C.J. Anderson, I'm going to let go. Jermaine Kearse, I'm going to let go. Rashaan Melvin played quite well this past season. I would not mind bringing him back. 1 year, 3.62. You think we should get Jack Jackson? We could look at it. Sign the second GOAT in command, Mr. Peterman. Absolutely. What was all I had to do, Kaz? Alright, Melvin's going in, sadly. Follow the damn block, CJ. I mean, CJ could play fullback for us this year. We mainly used Bawden there. It wasn't bad. In real life, do I think Daniels will do good? I think Daniels will be really solid in real life. I definitely expect him to get more than 1 sack this season. I think it'll be quite good for us this year. I guess he just didn't get that much playing time in the series. It seemed like we had 3 defensive linemen in a lot. And we do run a 3-4, yes, but I expect him to get more playing time than he did. Current Cardinal, great. Oof for him. Tavon Wilson was really good as the sub linebacker. I don't think I'll keep him at that role this year, but maybe. But I do want to re-sign him as depth. He's good. And he says no. I do want to bring him back on the open market, though. Graham Glasgow, 2 years, 10 mil. I think we should look to bring him back 1 year. Ooh, look at that cap space. Ugh. We don't have that much money. But I do think we should look to bring back Glasgow. I don't want to pay him this much, though. 1 year. I'll do 1 year. That's all I'll do. He says no. Mike Ford, no. Killebrew, no. Zach Zenner, for 9 mil over 3 years, probably not. No. I'm okay with bringing Tommy Lee Lewis back for 1 year, $750. He says yes. Kenny Wiggins, no. Longa, no. Abushi, for 2 mil, nah. Tom Savage, no. Alright. Michigan just scored. Oof. Alright, so time for free agency. We're not looking good money-wise. We may need to look at a potential trade for a guy like Rick Wagner, who's making a lot of money. And there are some offensive linemen I like in the draft. I think we might need to go O-line round 1, even though it's not the sexy pick. Get someone to replace Wagner. Stupid Army. Oof. So Stafford, we can't really trade. Yeah, Rick Wagner looks like the move. Yeah. Guys like Devon Kennard are only on 1 year contracts, so I think we should look to trade Ragnow. Or not Ragnow, ew, no. We're not trading Ragnow, we're going to trade Wagner. If we get like a 5th round pick for him, I think that's a good return. He's 30, he's expensive. No, I don't want to cut him. Yeah, no, we're not going to cut him. Alright, so I feel like it makes sense for a contender, maybe a team like the Patriots. Everybody wants him. Why? I mean, yeah, he's a 76, but are these teams... What is his ranking at right tackle? 18. That's below average. The Patriots do want him. I think a team like New England makes sense here. For like a 5th round pick, I think it's a good deal. We get to clear money. They get a starter in a position of need. They have Cannon, who's 32, so I don't think it makes that much sense. I feel like it needs to be a team who does not have a good starter. Like Seattle. Seattle makes sense. Get a 4th. Alright, we can try a 4th. I feel like it might work. I think this is a fair deal. Kick Lion Pro? Why? Oh, go Michigan. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to kick him because I don't have anything against Michigan, but I know you two do, so. Get a third at least. No one's trading a third for Rick Wagner. He was awful this year. He let up, what, like 16, 17 sacks? Yeah. A 4 and a 7. I just don't think that's realistic. I don't think a team would give up a 4 and a 7 for a guy who did not play well. Maybe we could try to get a 5 and, like, a player. Not a good player, but a player. I know theoretically we could get, like, DK Metcalf. He's really easy to get, but I don't think anyone's trading Ricky Wagner for DK Metcalf. Army fumbles the next Michigan play. They fumble. Are you a Michigan fan too, Text? Wow, we have only Michigan fans and Michigan haters here, and I'm smack dab in the middle. Have something against them if I was a fan of a Big Ten team. You're not wrong. I probably would. Ooh, we could get Ugo Amadi. That's what we want to do. I mean, we don't need a safety, though. Even though he is a duck. We don't really... We're good at depth at safety. We got Tavon Wilson. We don't have Tavon Wilson. We're going to bring back Tavon Wilson. We have Will Harris. So I want to bring in Amadi, but I don't really think that makes sense. And Kaz. That's true. Kaz likes FSU. Oregon beat FSU in the college football playoff a few years ago. Hee. Gary Jennings. We don't really need Gary Jennings, though. What about Shaquem Griffin? A 5 in Shaquem Griffin? Let's do that. Boom. Welcome to the team, Mr. Griffin. I like it. We get a draft pick, which will probably turn into nothing, and we get depth at linebacker. We need depth there. And we get the man, the myth, the legend, Shaquem Griffin. Our offense is 69. Giggity. But yeah, I like that deal for us. I don't see him starting. That's where Jelani Tavai plays. Or Tavai, sorry. I'm still not used to saying it like that. What's up, Daryl? Welcome to the stream. I want to see Shaquem in a Lions jersey. I think that'll be cool. Oh, yeah. I like it. So he'll be a nice backup. How do I say my name? Octagonal. Or I sounded it out slowly. Octagonal. There we go. I know some people say octagonal. And usually when I do a gameplay video, I don't say, what's up, guys, Mr. Octagonal here. So I see why you're confused. Why are the Browns fans wanting to sign AB? I don't know. I don't get it either. Personally, I don't think people should really be slandering Antonio Brown. I just think he needs help. Just get him right and just have a year off. That's what he needs to do. He makes a huge deal over a small thing. Yeah, but I don't think we should be insulting him. I think we just need to let him have space for a while. Alright, so here's free agency. Kareem Hunt, we're not going after. Quarterback, we could use another backup. I wouldn't mind drafting someone in, like, the 5th round. Yeah, there's no one here who I'm really tempted by. I'm not paying Paxton Lynch $11 million. Get out. Brad Kaya, former Lion. There's Rawson Thurber. Running back. I think we need depth at running back. We need to get another one for carry on. We're letting C.J. Anderson go. We're letting Zach Zenner go. So someone over here. Someone in this range. Someone like a Kenneth Dixon. Or a Spencer Ware. Chris Thompson. I like Ty Johnson a lot in real life, but he's only a 67. Ooh, Gus Edwards? I kind of like that, not you. Gus Edwards, I think, might be the move here. If you sign AB, you might just die. You guys would be stupid to sign him. I don't think we should get Miles Jack. I mean, we can look at it, but I don't want to make a big move this offseason because we're not doing well money-wise. We have Jared Davis. We have Jelani Tavai. I don't think we need an inside linebacker that bad. Oh, it's Capri watching content. Okay. Should not play on a team this year. Let him act right. I 100% agree with that. Clement, Jalen Richard. We could look at both of them as well. Richard was a beast in our Chargers series in Madden 18. Corey Clement was on the Dolphins series last year for a little bit. So we could go with someone new like Gus Edwards, or we could go after one of these guys. Richard does have a depth trait, but since he's a backup, it doesn't really matter. I think we should go for Gus Edwards because I feel like we need a power back on the goal line, like what C.J. Anderson kind of was last year. Clement's more of a receiving back, Richard more of an elusive. I know Clement's scheme is elusive, but I view him more as a receiving back. He's only a 68 at receiving back? I don't agree with that at all. Alright, so it looks like you guys want Richard. He was a beast in the Charger series, so I'm not opposed to it. AB has massive talent, but will start trouble? Absolutely. He, talent-wise, is probably the 3rd best receiver in the league. Maybe the 2nd. I think you could flip-flop him and Julio. It's Capri like the drink. Okay, I thought it was Capri this whole time. I'm smart. Capri. Good to know. We could use another running back. Maybe like a Samaje Perine. Maybe we bring Zach Zenner back. I think we should bring Zenner back because he's the GOAT. 1 year deal. I don't want to pay him that much, though. I'll do like 2.28. Julio is closer to Hopkins than people think, but I do think Hopkins is number 1. Wide receiver, Aguilar is here, but he wants like $11 million over 4 years. We just can't pay him that. Manuel Sanders, we had him for 1 year in the Dolphin series. I think we should look to draft a receiver, personally. In like the 2nd or 3rd round. We have Travis Fulgham, who I like. I would not mind getting him playing time if we don't get anyone better. Rashard Higgins could be fun. Robert Foster. I like that. I think... Corey Coleman, yes! Channel legend. I think we got to sign Coleman. Coleman or Robert Foster? What do you guys think? Draft Antoine Nan? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm liking either Coleman or Robert Foster. Likely is the number 4 receiver. Potentially the number 3. And we could always put Marvin Jones in the slot. I know he's not a slot receiver in real life, but having him as like the Rashad Penny role for a year. How late are you? You're not too late. We're only in stage 1 of free agency, so you haven't missed a whole lot. We should get Tajay Sharp. I wouldn't mind Tajay Sharp. Is he better? Yeah, he's probably higher than 71. If I'm not going to sign a good player, get one in the draft, we're definitely going to get a good player in the draft. I just think we need to save our money because we have a bunch of guys on big contracts. 76. I think we could look at Tajay Sharp. Terry Godwin. We can sign Terry Godwin's depth if you want. And then I want to get one of these guys. Either Sharp, Robert Foster, and Corey Coleman. I think we want to get one of those 3. And then as a roster spot, we can always get Mr. Godwin. Is he down here? Somewhere? Is he lower than a 64? No, I passed him. Okay. Maryland's looking hella scary. They did win 79-7 last week. Or, yeah, 79... Yeah, no, 79-0. Did they allow any points? I forget. Might be getting the Penn State score mixed up. Where is Godwin? You're rooting for Army? Anyone else? RMP and Nick are definitely rooting for Army. I can tell you that right now. And personally, I guess I'm rooting for Army. I want to see an upset, but if Michigan wins, I'm not too sad. I know we have some Michigan fans in here, so I'm not going to trash talk your team. I don't have anything against Michigan. But where's Godwin? Okay, we can look at him later, because I don't see him. He's not better than a 71. He was a 7th round pick. Alright. So, who do you guys want to go for? Sharp, Foster, or Coleman? 2 brothers in the Army? That's why. That's a good reason. And it is Army, so yeah, I'll root for Army. And for Nick and RMP, it's because Michigan smells. Alrighty, so... Lion Pro says Sharp. Tell them thank you for your service. Absolutely. Definitely tell them that indeed. I like Rashard Higgins a lot. We could look at him. He's a 73 in the slot. That's actually not bad. Michigan is sloppy. They're always disappointing. I mean, that's what you get with Michigan. Disappointment. Robert Foster is 93 speed. That's kind of nice. And 79 deep route. We all know what Corey Coleman can do. Just looking at these skills, while I feel like Higgins is the best of those 3 in real life, actually, I don't know, maybe Robert Foster, but I don't know about Higgins compared to those other 2 guys. What about Sharp? He's obviously going to be a little better. He is definitely the best hands of the group. He's the most balanced, but he's also the most pricey, and I don't want to spend too much money. We can get Coleman and Foster for about $1 mil cheaper, which we need all the money we can get. Where do I think AB will go? Obviously, you could look at New England, but 2 teams I got my eye on are the Cardinals and the Bills. 2 teams that have young quarterbacks, Two teams that I think are two of the more aggressive teams in the league, and two small markets who could look to fill seats. So I'm looking at one of those two. And don't worry about Antoine Nan. This is actually kind of tough. Personally, I think we should go after Robert Foster, but that's just me. He's 26, Coleman's 26, Higgins is 25, Sharp is probably 26 as well. 25, okay. How much is a green screen? I got mine for like 40 bucks, I think. Around there, so... And it's a pretty good green screen for the most part, so... Alright, we can go back to receiver. This is challenging for us. Tight end, we're not touching Ebron, obviously. Or E-Butt, my apologies. And I don't think we need a tight end. Hawkinson is the starter. James is the backup. I think that's good. Offensive line, I think left tackle. Decker and Crosby is solid. Maybe could use depth here at guard. I'm going to draft a few offensive linemen, so I feel like we only need to sign maybe one. Grim Glasgow I want back. That's right. Who needs Ebron? I know. What a bum. Jason Witten didn't retire? Oh, my word. Alright, we could use another one. And then I might draft a right tackle. There's one I like in the first round who I'm going to look at, potentially. Could bring Ibushi back. He was okay. But maybe a guy like Nika. Ooh, he wants $3 million? No, I'm not paying you that. As a backup? I'd rather get someone like Jermaine Illuminor for $690K. Ebron is not good now. He had a good quarterback, and he had a 2 tight end set. Ebron is not good. He cannot block to save his life. He's just athletic, and he had a good year last year. He just didn't fit in our system. He is an average tight end. Is that me being a salty Lions fan? Yeah, it is. I'm not going to deny it. Left end, I'm happy with Hand and Bryant. Defensive tackle, I think we could use depth behind those two. Puna Ford we could look at. Someone young. Ryan Glasgow. He went to Michigan, so I'll have a mixed reaction with that. Hassan Ridgeway. I like Hassan Ridgeway as a pass rusher. What's up, AP? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Chewy? It's been a minute. Get Coley. Who? We only have 11 mil. Oh my goodness. Trayvon Coley. What does he want? 1.66. And then what does the other guy want? Does he want the same? He wants 1.2. We're not doing well money wise, so I feel like we just have to go for the cheaper option. Yannick Ngakoue is there. Yannick is my boy, but I'm gonna say no. There's Ziggy Ansah as depth. He'd be fun to bring back, but for $7 million, I think I'm gonna pass. And we have Flowers and Aquara. I'm good with those two. Linebacker, I think we can maybe use one here. Not Van Noy. Ew. With some money, get Sharp. I think I might have to say no to Sharp. Obviously, he's the best of the receivers we're considering, but we just need money right now. So, while I'd like to get Tajay Sharp, he might be out of our budget. What about Mo Alexander? Converted safety. I like Maurice Alexander. For $9.10. Corner. We could use another corner. There's someone I like in the draft, but I'm not sure if we'll get him. So maybe a guy like Jalen Mills we could look at. Rashawn Melvin was good for us last year. Maybe we bring back him. Melvin wants 3.58. Mills wants about 4.5. So Melvin will make more sense out of those two. We'll just bring back Rashawn Melvin on a 1-year deal. About to record your first song. Good stuff, AP. No, not 30 mil. No. I'm going to lowball him because we need money. Player from Cincy got hurt badly. That's not fun. 31 for Army. He made a bad read in coverage and could have gotten a pick. Oof. Get Mr. Fake Girlfriend. I like Maurice Alexander's athleticism and his versatility, so I think we should just stick with him. Safety, we want Taylon Wilson back. That's right. 1 year. Gotta be cheap. Not 30 mil. We're at under 10 mil. I don't like that. What's up, Colin? Welcome. Okay, we may have to take someone off. Xanarod's been real. I think I'm going to take off Ridgeway as well. So that brings us to 12. If Xanarod's there in the preseason, I'll get him. Alright, now back to wide receiver. I thought Aguilar had offers. Oh, he did. I'm blind. Okay, so what do you guys think? Tajay Sharp, Rashard Higgins, Robert Foster, or Corey Coleman? Sharp is the best of the group, but he's also the most expensive, and I'm trying to save money. 1 vote for Sharp. I'm going to cast my vote for Robert Foster. So that's 1 for Foster, 1 for Sharp. And tiebreaker in this situation would go to the viewer, so Sharp would win. Now 2 votes for Foster, so Foster is in the lead. 2 for Foster, 1 for Higgins, 1 for Sharp. Michigan fumbled again. Oof. Your Illinois account, Texas page DM'd me, said, where do you think this 5-star D-back will go? And you said Illinois. Oof. 2 votes for Sharp, 3 votes for Foster, 1 for Coleman, 1 for Higgins. So 4 votes for Robert Foster. 4 for Foster, 2 for Sharp, 1 for Higgins, 1 for the channel legend, Corey Coleman. Looks like Robert Foster wins. I think that's the right move. I don't want to pay him that guaranteed money. We'll up it. Foster got heavily underrated. I think he's better than a 73. I'd say more like a 76. So here's a look at our offers for free agency. No big names, but we have a bunch of big contracts on our team. Jalen Richard, Tavon Wilson, Rashawn Melvin, Graham Glasgow, Robert Foster, Maurice Alexander, and Jermaine Illuminor. I think I'm happy with this group. Not a lot of starters in here. Glasgow will start. Melvin would start. Tavon Wilson could get his sub linebacker role back. But other than that, none of these guys are... Maybe Robert Foster is the number 3 receiver. Personally, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal that we didn't get Sharp, because the receiver we're looking for might just be depth. Could be the number 3 receiver, maybe not. If there's a receiver I'm potentially interested in for the draft. But personally, I think we're making the right move by Foster. If he declines, we could always go after Tajay Sharp. Maryland's up 28-7. They're playing good ball this year. They'll be tough in the Big Ten. So who signs? We went after a bunch of low balls, so we might not get a decent bit. Going to work on custom recruits for weight. Good stuff. As we get Illuminor, and that's it. Richard only... Okay, so Melvin is now being gone after by a few of these teams. We'll take him off. Ooh, teams want Glasgow now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We might have to go after, like, Connor McGovern. Well, not ideal, but we don't have much of a choice. We need someone who's borderline starter caliber. Nobody rejected, though. That's true. And then corner. We need another corner. Aaron Colvin as a slot. Well, Justin Coleman plays a slot. That's right. Mackenzie Alexander. We could have 2 M. Alexanders on the team. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think we should go after Mackenzie Alexander. Former divisional player. I think we should probably give him more than 19 points. Yeah. Alright, I'm cool with this contract. Alright, so now we're going after Mackenzie Alexander and Connor McGovern instead of Rashawn Melvin and Graham Glasgow. We'll take a look at all of the free agents at the end. Scouting time. Alrighty, so we're going to look at depth at corner. Ooh, combine grades are out, that's right. Yes. Alright, and then probably running back. Yeah, this is not a very good running back class. And then we'll put one into Hayden Owens. Army dropped a pitch, fumbled it, and lost a chance to get a first down. Really hope that the sloppy play doesn't bring him down. We'll have to see, I guess. Jamario Atkinson, that is a pretty darn cool name. Wow, Illuminor goes up to a 61. So we signed a 61 right guard instead of a 60. I'm feeling really good about that. Raiders just released Antonio Brown. Yes, they did. Poor Oakland, man. And poor AB. As we bring back Tavon Wilson, that's good. Connor McGovern accepts. Richard accepts. Alexander accepts. Robert Foster does. So we got 5. I like it. It was more than 30 minutes ago. Because when I started the stream, he was already gone. I think they cut him like an hour ago. Alright, so Mo Alexander's the last one. And we're still the only bid. So we should be good. Kareem Hunt went to Baltimore. Interesting. They had another running back to their team. Kid named Kyreek McDonald collapsed and had convulsations, whatever that is, on the field. Quite a big word. Hopefully he gets better. That does not sound good. Ooh, Daniel Reyes, 2nd round. Okay. Out of Nevada. This is a really good O-line class. So we may draft more than just one. But the guy I like with our 1st round pick is Akeem Downing. Oh my, he had a good combine. I think this is who we want with our 1st round pick. Pick 12. So he should be there. This guy's round 1. Gabriel Maley from North Dakota State. We're definitely picking him. Wow, this offensive line class is stacked. Maybe we don't even need to go after that tackle in round 1. Because there's so many guys who are good depth. I might have to pick like 3. You know, you want to draft me? You're like 6th round projected, so I'm not opposed to picking you up. We could use a 3rd tight end behind Hawkinson and Jesse James. Pretty much a seizure. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I hope he gets better. That does not sound fun at all. Alright, so Maurice Alexander just does not accept our contract. Oof. I kind of want to get him, though, so we'll look at him in the preseason. Maybe we draft depth middle linebacker. There's a kid I like in the 4th round, Duvon Mann out of Rutgers. Talked about him in the scouting episode. We definitely could look at Brickwell. I think he's 4th round projected, too. And then also watch out for Freddie Bonner Sanders. We talked about him as a top 5 prospect. Off field issues, he's fallen to the 3rd round. And he had a baller combine. Oh, my word. We are picking this kid. We want him. If that doesn't work, we could go after Benir Baran from UTEP or Brickwell Armstead. He ran a 4.3. I might just have to get both Anthony and Bonner Sanders. Oh my word. Let's look at the quarterbacks. Max Mahorn, top 6 and everything. He's insane. Antoine Nan with a 4.4. Good 40, that's about it. Greg Terry, 3.5. Jack Jackson with a 3.8. 6.5 for Corey Williams out of Michigan. So that will put him high on some people in this chat's board, and that will take him off of other people's boards in this chat. You think we should take Antoine? Says the guy who made Antoine. That's how Anthony's are made indeed. Athletic freaks. Daquan Biddle out of Kentucky. Not very special. Middle linebacker. That's what I want to look at. His name is... Oh, I thought that said Mac Macklin. That would have been hilarious. This guy looks pretty good. Peter Carney out of Colorado State. This guy sucks. He's not very good. I wouldn't mind adding another safety to the roster. Tyler Silver. Darian Bowen. This is our last opportunity for scouting, too, so we got to make the most of it. 5 points left. Can we add 5 points anywhere? Darian Bowen. Alright. So I think that's it for scouting. No Corey Williams, says the Michigan hater. You think we should take Jack? Obviously you think that. So now on to the moment we've all been waiting for, the NFL Draft. We're only 38 minutes into this stream and we're already at the draft. That's pretty quick. Now yes, the draft will probably take over 38 minutes, but whatever. Ooh, free agency recap, yes. Corey is a bust. Of course he is. Ooh, Emmanuel Sanders. We could look at him. I would not mind picking him up if we don't draft Bonner Sanders or Brickwell, which is unlikely. I assume we'll get one of those guys. C.J. Anderson, I'm not opposed to bringing him back. Hunt to Baltimore. Mike Daniels to the Rams. That's frightening. What's up, Roberto? Welcome. Ebron to Carolina. I hope we play Carolina. Oh, we can check our schedule now. Okay, so after this, we'll check the schedule. I hope we play Carolina this year and tear him to shreds. Yannick Ngakoue stays in division going to Houston. Miles Jack stays in division as well. He's going to the Colts. Barry joins him in Indy. Shazier to the Redskins. Aguilar to the Ravens. McCourty stays in New England. Derrick Henry to Buffalo. He went to the Bills in the Dolphins series last year. Darby to Seattle. Rudolph to the Dolphins. Whitehair to Baltimore. So the Ravens are being very aggressive. Eckler to Houston. Jordan Howard to the Bucks. Barrett to Washington. Hilton to Buffalo. Haha to Seattle. Interesting stuff. Ziggy Ansah to the Dolphins. Emmanuel Ogbah, Channel Legend to Baltimore. Jalen Mills to the Giants, staying in division. Where did some of those receivers that we looked at go? Tajay Sharp looks like he was left unsigned. Interesting. So we'll probably have to sign him in the preseason, potentially. Looks like none of the receivers we went after were signed. Tajay Sharp is still there. Rashard Higgins is still there. Corey Coleman is still there. That's surprising. Alright, let's look at our schedule. I'm quite curious. Beckham Jr., Mayfield and Landry for jersey sales. I know Nick likes that. Playoffs are a long shot for the Lions, but a solid right tackle will give them a puncher's chance. Interesting. Max Mahorn is definitely the clear choice of number 1. Peter Schrager is on the nose with that. Alright, team schedule. Preseason, we have the Bucks, Redskins, Bears, and Why are we having in-division games in the preseason? Bears and Packers, what? In the regular season, week 1 against the Panthers. Yes, we get to shred Ebron. I called it. On Monday Night Football, I love it. Week 2 at Vikings, at Falcons versus Vikings. So, play Minnesota twice within week 4. At Jacksonville, at Green Bay versus the Titans. Week 8 bye week, I like it. Versus Cardinals for the 27th straight year. Versus the Saints at Dallas. Thanksgiving versus the Texans. We played them on Thanksgiving like 10 years ago. So we get to see them again. We choked that game. I wasn't too thrilled. At the Bears versus the Packers. At Tampa Bay versus the Bears. And Week 17 is at the Colts. Will face cams be in most videos? No. They will be occasional. Like, the gameplay episodes will not have face cam. Just rebuilds, chill videos, stuff like that. Madden is broken. Why did we play the Colts the last game? There was a bad call that game. Yes, there was. I think it was Justin Forsett had like a really long touchdown and there should have been a call. I remember that. I think it was Forsett. They actually retired as a Lion, believe it or not. But yeah, I remember that.
The Vikings
so we kind of get revenge on them. So the Vikings at pick 1. I don't see them picking Max Mahorn. The aggressive Ravens at 2. Bucks at 3. Giants at 4. And then a surprise from 5 to 7. We got the Cowboys, Steelers, and Seahawks. Interesting. So we need to lay out a blueprint of what we're going to do. And assuming the top goes like it's supposed to, I think we should go offensive line with our 12th pick. We also have 12 in the second round, 28 in the second round. That was from the Christian Jones trade. Pick 12 in the third, pick 12 and 32 in the fourth. That 32 was from the Browns. Pick 7 in the 5th, and pick 12 in the 6th. So those are our draft picks. Not them boys. Wonder who's going to take Mahorn. Knowing this game, he might be available at 12. This game does not draft quarterbacks. It's very annoying. We could look at AO too. Absolutely. AO Yaluka to Detroit. So personally, if everything falls the way it does, I think we should go Akeem Downing at 12. That's just me. We'll see what happens. Could look at AJ as well. So, with the first pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, very first pick of the series, for Madden 19, I know it was A.J. Brown to Seattle. Madden 18, I forget who it was. I think it was an offensive tackle to the Bears. And then Madden 17, of course, was Size T Youngblood. So, who will be joining that company? It'll be Kirby Sanders, cornerback, NC State. So the Vikings do what the Vikings do best, and that's drafting cornerbacks. What do you know? Alright, so let's look at potential Mahorn landing spots. Bucks at 3, Giants at 4, Steelers at 6, Saints at 8. Oh gosh, please don't let Max Mahorn go to the Saints. He'll win about 5 MVPs. A corner first? Hello indeed. I mean, it's the Vikings, so obviously they're going to pick a corner at number 1. Ravens at pick 2
The
select
Buccaneers
Kenya
are now on the
Hayman, cornerback, Wyoming. So top 2 picks are both cornerbacks. Don't see that every day. Pick
The
3,
Giants
Markel
are now on the
Julius,
clock.
edge rusher, Michigan State to the Bucks. So they're going to stick it out with Jameis, it looks like. Shame that same thing can't be said for your series, Kaz, wink wink. Pick 4, Giants get Max
are now on
Mahorn,
the clock.
quarterback, USC. So the Daniel Jones era is over before it started. Thank goodness he did not go to the Saints. Thank goodness. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. 2 Woodsons. Maybe they're both Charles Woodsons. Pick 5, Cowboys get
Steelers
Derek
are now
Woods,
on the
edge
clock.
rusher, Wisconsin. Touchdown Buckeyes. Good for you. Steelers at pick
The
6 get
Seahawks
Ellis
are now on the
Bernard,
clock.
tackle Maryland, and he is not very good. Pick 7, Seattle Seahawks
The
select
Saints
Leo
are now on the
Beltman,
clock.
tight end Notre Dame. So after we saw a tight end go in the top 10 last year, Seahawks trying to replicate T.J. Hawkinson's success. Oh, Nick is happy that the Steelers drafted a bust. Pick 8, New Orleans Saints
Bengals
select
are now on the
Damon
clock.
Mann, defensive tackle, Florida State. The Jets tanked better than we did, yes. Maryland's offense is amazing. It's a shame that Ellis Bernard is a bust, right? Pick 9, Bengals
The
select
Cardinals are now on the
Greg
clock.
Hitchcock, linebacker, Mississippi State. Pick 10, Cardinals
Jets
select
are now
Lamar
on the clock.
Sharpton, guard from Texas. And then the Jets
Lions
get
are now on the
Carson
clock.
Lincoln, guard Wisconsin, who's a 78. So Keem Downing is on the board. I think that's the pick. Ooh, what about Darquelle Hyder? I like him at Alabama. 4.51. Ooh. Maybe we go with Hyder. That's the most Bengals-like pick of all time, indeed. Jack Jackson's not projected to go until the 3rd round. We're not picking him here at 12. Quincy Dexter, what's his combine like? That's pretty solid. Giovanni Chester is a beast, 4.51. Manuel Mingo at a Tech. Could go with another Georgia Tech receiver, trying to be the next Calvin Johnson. Greg Terry, Ayo Iluko. Maybe we could trade down like 3 spots and get Downing. I wouldn't want to risk it any more than that. So I think we're going to move down 3. Or we go Hyder now. So I think we should go either Darquelle Hyder or Akeem Downing. I don't think receiver is a big enough need to get a guy like Ayo Iluko or A.J. Jackson now, especially considering there's depth here like Freddie Bonner-Sanders, like Munir Baran, like Bryquell Anthony. Touchdown Army, there you go. So who do you guys think we should go with? Akeem Downing or Darquelle Hyder? We'll look at Hyder first. Edge rusher. We need offensive line more of an edge rusher, but we know what speed can do off the edge. Cole Spencer, very fast. He got 30 sacks in Westlake. 30 in 1 year. Good top 3 skills. And then looking at Akeem Downing, they're both 21 years old. 39 reps on the bench. He's very athletic. Good run blocker, good pass blocker. He's very balanced. 1 vote for Darquelle, 2 votes for Darquelle. Personally, I think we should go with Akeem Downing, but if you guys want Hyder, I'm cool with it. Downing O-line is important. All right, so 2-2 for our vote. 3 votes for Darquelle Hyder. But you also want Downing? I know it's tough. We could always look to move up to maybe pick 22, but I expect Downing to be gone. Another vote for Downing. Can we take both? Obviously, Hyder's not going to fall much more. And then Downing's not going to fall past 20, I don't think. All right, so Colin, Roberto, Nick, and I want Downing. RMP, FG, and Kaz want Hyder. So that's 4 votes for Akeem Downing, 3 for Darquelle Hyder. 5 votes for Mr. Akeem Downing, according to Tevin. It's official touchdown Army. Good stuff. Akeem Downing is from Washington. Hyder is from Alabama. So I know that might change some votes from Hyder to Downing. But I think Akeem Downing's the move here. I know it says late first, but with his skills, he will be picked soon. You'll switch to Downing. That pretty much makes it official. So 6-2, Akeem Downing wins with the 12th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. Our Detroit Lions select Akeem Downing, offensive tackle,
The Chiefs
Washington.
are now on the
He is a
clock.
78 overall, the #1 player in the draft with hidden development trait. Let's go, baby. He does not fit the scheme at all, but who cares? Now, it is the star development pose, but remember they did patch that, so it could be star, it could be superstar. I don't think offensive lineman can get X Factor, so he does not have X Factor. 95 strength, 85 run block. We made the right pick. We definitely made the right pick. You just saw someone say that the Patriots would sign AB. That could happen. I could definitely see the Patriots signing AB. Because Bill Belichick will turn him into no nonsense. Now it says #1. That might mean #2 because there are players who are #0 in true talent. I know that guard Carson Lincoln was a 78. But I really like that pick. I'm very happy Akeem Downing is now a Detroit Lion. Glad you changed your mind. Even if you didn't, Downing still had more votes than Darkwell Hyder. Take out the trash. Alrighty, so RMP is going to take out Illinois football, and he will be back. Chiefs at pick 13
The
select
Redskins
Brian
are now
Jones,
on the clock.
linebacker. He's a bust. Redskins get
Titans are
Darkwell
now on
Hyder,
the
who's
clock.
only a 72. So I think it's safe to say we made the right move. 72 is not bad, but I think we definitely made the right move with Akeem Downing. You mean take Michigan out? Maybe. Pick 15, Kaz's Titans get
Chargers
Giovanni
are now on the
Chester, linebacker, Washington State. Kaz, you guys are getting an absolute monster. This guy is beast. Overall isn't everything, I know, but that's 6 overall points. That's kind of a lot. 72 is not bad at pick 12, but when you can get a 78, that's hard to pass up. I know it's another middle linebacker. You guys have Woodyard, Rashawn Evans, Jayon Brown, but Giovanni Chester is a beast. Convinced AB was a scheme, so he's going back to the Steelers? Oh my word, imagine that. Imagine if this was all just a scheme. That would be hilarious. Chargers get Quincy Dexter. He's a really good player out of Oklahoma. Broncos at pick 17 go Thad Frisch out of Louisville. Bills get Greg Hughes, linebacker, New Mexico State. FG's Dolphins picking at 19 for some reason. They get Ayo Ayaluko, wide receiver, Westlake. So Ayo is a Dolphin. Okay. Drafted an 82 quick dev quarterback and an 87 superstar 3 safety, and your team went down in overall. I don't know how to explain that. FG, you guys should be really excited. You guys got a game changer. 49ers at pick 20 get Cedric Hammond. He's a solid player. Raiders get Eli Neal, center, Penn State. Packers get Terrence Maley, defensive tackle, Oklahoma. So he is now in our division, and he looks quite solid. 76 overall. Colts at pick 23 go Mason Graves out of Georgia. Rams get Emmanuel Mingo, wide receiver, Georgia Tech. So Jared Goof gets another receiver. Jaguars get Conrad Hopkins out of Columbia. Ivy League going in the first round. You took the right dude, right? I guess so, by dropping the pick. Oh, you mean Downing or Hyder? Yes, we drafted the right guy. Akeem Downing is 78, Hyder is a 72. And Downing does have a hidden development trait.
The Patriots are now
Gordon Davis to AP and RMP's Falcons, 70 overall to Washington State. That's why he's a 66. Oof.
The
Patriots
Panthers
get
are
Blake
now on the clock.
Verling, tackle, LSU. Who the heck takes an Ivy League round 1? I don't know.
The Texans
AJ Jackson of Carolina. Week 1, AJ Jackson versus the Lions. There you go. Army might have the lead into halftime. Army very well could get an upset. Army's a good football team. What's the score now? Let's ask Siri. Michigan versus Army.
Michigan is trailing.
Michigan's down. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that Michigan was losing. Oh my word. I would not be shocked to see an upset in that game. So A.J. Jackson will be catching passes from Cam Newton. Texans at pick 29 go Shakir Killings out of South Carolina. He's a pretty good player.
The
Eagles get Darren Ridley, linebacker, Iowa State. Raiders at pick 31. This is from the Khalil Mack trade. They go Chantrell Meeks, cornerback, Michigan. I was looking at him for a second-round pick, so that's not too good.
The Vikings
and then Jonathan Watts, cornerback out of Virginia, goes to the Cleveland Browns. So let me just check corner. Oh, we have Uruarie. That's right. Okay, so I'm cool with playing Uruarie this year. And Alexander. So we don't even need a corner about that, I think. Jonathan Watts will win a Super Bowl. He might. Now on to round 2. We have pick 12 and pick 28. Vikings get Jamar Golden, running back Georgia, so he will be joining Dalvin Cook in the backfield.
The Buccaneers
Ravens get Quincy Perriman, tackle North Carolina. I liked him.
The
Bucks get Josh Thurston, linebacker. Running back Cal. Are there any 33 overall DTs in this class? What do you mean by over 33 overall? I don't even think we really need a D tackle because we have Ashawn. Reggie Ridgway looks pretty good out of Oregon. Top bench press. We could look at him. And he's a Duck, so I'm not opposed to looking at him potentially. If that's what you meant. Which I might be. I might just be stupid right now. I don't know.
The Cowboys are now on the
or
clock.
Max Macklin to the Giants. 33 overall in FGFL a while ago. There's a 33 overall. That's what you meant. Oh my word, that's bad.
The Steelers.
There's
are now
Reggie
on the
Ridgway
clock.
to the Cowboys. He's a 70.
The
Steelers get
Seahawks
Gabe
are now on the
Newkirk
clock.
out of Louisville.
The Dolphins are
Israel
now on the
Teague
clock.
to the Seahawks.
The
Dolphins get
Bengals
Trey
are now on the
Huggins,
clock.
corner BYU. When you see a Cardinals logo, you get excited. Then you realize this isn't
The
OFL.
Cardinals
Oof.
are now on the clock.
Mike getting gizzy with it to the Bengals. Cardinals
The
get
Jets are now
Rashad
on the
Vernon
clock.
out of UCF. Where did Ayo go? Ayo Ayuluko is still on the board. Just kidding. Ayo Ayuluko is a Dolphin. Jets get
Lions are
Tyson
now on
Lawson,
the
edge
clock.
rusher, Mississippi State. So Jack Jackson's still on the board. Greg Terry's still on the board. So is Antoine Nan. Who was my first rounder? It was offensive tackle Akeem Downing, who is an absolute monster. But round 2, I know you guys are going to be preaching quarterback here. It's not letting me go back. Only Madden, man. Only Madden. Am I seriously going to have to restart the stream? I don't want to do that. I really don't. Well, this game hates me. This game truly hates me. You're preaching, you, of course. Why does this game hate me? Alright, we get Akeem Downing's a beast. We get it. Well, boys, looks like we're going to have to restart the stream, so I'll be back shortly. Try turning off my controller on and on. Okay, I'll do that. Actually, I can try the other controller. That actually might work. Colin might have just saved the day. Alright, it looks like it's not going to work. So it looks like we're going to have to restart the stream. Which is kind of annoying, but oh well. I mean, I guess we can look at Akeem Downing stats. Well, alright. See you guys shortly. Nut. We're about to pick our second round selection. I have no clue who I want because the guy I was considering was taken. And we have another second round pick, remember. So, if you're new to the stream, what happened was, there was a part 1 to this that just ended about a minute ago. Madden decided to hate me, so we have to have a part 2. Because it's Madden. What is up, Nick? Welcome. Back, I guess. Of course he says take Jackson. Alright, so it definitely should have auto-saved, or else there's a major problem. What if the Lions pick up AB? I don't want to, but I don't think it's the end of the world if we do, because if we're not a contender, and if we have that type of talent on our team, we'll be really good. And I'm not opposed to taking the risk, but if I had the choice, I'd say no. Okay, so we're back to form the second round. Is today Westlake Day? Tomorrow should be Westlake Day. Today's other upload will be Hornets opening game versus the Chicago Bulls. Did Madden crash? I guess you could say Madden technically crashed. Alright, so I assume all these picks will be the same.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Yeah, looks like
The
it.
Seahawks
Yep, these
are
are all
now
the
on
same
the
picks.
clock.
Yep, I do.
The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Lions are
Alrighty,
now
so
on the
we are
clock.
up. Round 2. Oh, we could have looked at Tyson Lawson. It was just the last pick. Who do I want here? Ooh, Aaron Howard out of Oregon. We could go with another offensive lineman. Personally, I don't think we should go for one of the quarterbacks. I know all of you will say we should, but I don't think so. Akti Bhakti is back indeed. If we're picking a quarterback here, Nick, we're not picking Jack. We can wait on Jack. So, Jack Jackson's out of the equation. Nan and Terry we could look at, but personally, I think we should just go offensive line again. We still have some holes there. We need someone. We got our Rick Wagner replacement. Now we need to get the Graham Glasgow replacement. It's too much money. He's going to want the ball a lot with Galladay and Marvin, and TJ doesn't seem reasonable. He's not going to be signed for a lot of money. So I feel like we're going to, if whoever he signs with, it's going to be cheap. Yes, we do need another offensive lineman. I'm not trying to start Bo Benchwazel. We could always look at Jack in the 3rd round, but we're not going to look at him now. Because Antoine Nan and Greg Terry are better. If I go with a quarterback, it's probably going to be Nan. But I think we should go for one of the offensive linemen here. The guy I really like is Aaron Howard. AB goes to the Saints for $2 million. I don't really see the Saints signing him, but I guess there are teams less likely. But what do you guys think of Aaron Howard? Obviously, he's not one of the quarterbacks you want, but he had a good combine, good top 3 skills, good run blocker, which I think we could use inside. Move him or McGovern over to center. Or we could move Frank Ragnow to center and one of those two to left guard. Aaron Howard's hot? Okay, I see how it is. We're not picking Nan now. I think we can have another year of Stafford, see how it works. We're going to go with Aaron Howard now at Oregon. 75 normal. Number 12 in true talent, though. That's pretty nice. He only has normal dev, but I'm fine with it. I wasn't expecting a high development
The
trait.
Colts are now on the clock.
And I already know who I want with my next
The
pick.
Chargers are now on the clock.
And
The
he
Bills
should be there.
are now on the clock.
He should be
The
available.
Seahawks are now on the clock.
I'm not opposed to trading up here, though. I'm not even opposed to trading up.
The Packers are now on the
Because
clock.
the guy I want is really good. Octi's getting some steals indeed. Army's up 14 to 7 at halftime. But let me show you the guy who I want. We talked about him a lot in his prospect profile. He was a top 5 talent. He has fallen to the 3rd round because he's a knucklehead off the field. But look at that combine. Look at the top 3 skills. We need Freddie Bonner-Sanders. Think we should take Nan with the next pick and trade Stafford? I don't think we should. If Nan is available in the 3rd round, maybe we consider it. I think if Nan is available in the 3rd round, maybe we pull the trigger then. But that means we'll have had 4 offensive players and no defense. Oh well. We don't really need defense that bad. We have, for the most part, good starters all across the board there. We're not going to trade up. We're just going to stick at 28. If Freddie Bonner-Sanders goes, I'll be really sad.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock.
He is still available. I'm not going to question it. We're picking Freddie Bonner-Sanders. Off the field, is he a little bit of a knucklehead? Yes. We know what Antonio Brown has done, but this guy's an absolute monster. Welcome to the Detroit Lions, Freddie Bonner-Sanders. He is number 5 in true talent with hidden development trait. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? This guy's a monster. 91 speed, 85 catching. Needs to work on his deep route, but other than that, he's insane. He's absolutely insane. So welcome to Motown FBS, Freddie Bonner-Sanders.
The Eagles are now
Any
on the
relation
clock.
to Barry Sanders, wink wink.
The Browns are
The
now
final
on the
pick of
clock.
round 2 is Martin Brooks, tackle out of LSU. So we are on the board here in round 3.
Ravens are now on
Antoine
the
Nan
clock.
is off the board. He is a Minnesota Viking. So Antoine Nan is now in our division. Good pick, but AO's better. AO's better.
The
I'm not going to deny
Buccaneers
that.
are now on the
And then the
clock.
pick after Nan, Greg Terry to Baltimore. So is Lamar Jackson not the future? What? Okay, I don't get that pick at all.
The
Bucks
Giants
get Jack
are now
Jackson.
on the clock.
So the quarterbacks go back to back to back, and Jackson is a Buck. There you go, Nick. So, I probably would have picked Antoine Nan with our third-round pick if he was available. I probably would have.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
But now I think we should... Corey Williams to Dallas. This was Super Ninja's player, and he goes to Super Ninja's favorite team.
The
There you go.
Seahawks are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The
I
Jets
probably would
are
have
now on
taken
the
Nan.
clock.
I'm not sure I would. I probably would. Take AJ. AJ is long gone, Chief. No, not cornerback. Okay, I'm not too thrilled with the talent on the board. Maybe a guy like Orleans Garvin at safety out of Buffalo. He looks pretty good as depth. Maybe the linebacker I like, Devon Mann. I think that might be the move. He's the top middle linebacker available. We could always consider starting him along with Tavai and Jared Davis. So I think this is the move. Take Anthony. We'll look at Anthony next round, but we just picked a receiver, so I don't think we need to take one now. But I think Devon Mann out of Rutgers is the pick. 4.54 speed. He can jump, and he looks like a monster. And we could use a linebacker. Maybe not an inside linebacker per se, but we can always move some positions around. So I don't think I'm going to question it. I think I'm just going to go with him. Devon Mann out of Rutgers. 69 overall, but he is a hidden dev trait. So that's 3 hiddens and 4 good value selections. Wow, we are absolutely grand slamming this draft class. This class has been a grand slam. I don't think I would have picked Jack Jackson, Nick, if it makes you feel better. At least in this round. In round 4, I absolutely would have. But I probably would have picked Devon Mann over him. We got to make way too many prospects? Yes, you do. I hope there's more for this year. I haven't even touched a custom player yet. Oof. I want at least one. Probably going to pick up Collins' player. Was Malik Bostic drafted in the Dolphins franchise? Yes, he was. I think round 7 of the first draft.
The Redskins are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock.
Manir Baran to the Chargers. I like him.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Could that mean Bryquell Anthony is off the board soon? Right as I say that, he's going up north to Buffalo.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
I think we might want to look at one of the
Packers
offensive linemen in round 4 just because there's
The
so many good
Rams
ones.
are
I
now
just
on the
can't say
clock.
no.
The Falcons are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.
There's also that safety I like
The Raiders are now on the clock.
as well. Orleans Garvin, that's who it was, so he's gone.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Right now into round 4. 70 overall is the first pick of a round. Javon Quinson from Colorado
The
State.
Buccaneers are now on the clock. The
All right,
Cowboys
so
are now
linebacker
on
just
the
went,
clock.
so Devon Mann definitely would have been off the board.
The Seahawks
What was the
are now
overall
on the clock.
of the dude we took? I assume you mean the linebacker.
The
He is
Saints
a 69.
are now on the clock.
I think.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Alrighty. Moses Briggs. I had my eye on him. So we could look at depth at safety. Maybe not. Ooh, second round for Damon Tharp. He is 24, though. I don't like 24. But we do have a number 4th, so we could look at him there. This guy looks pretty good. Peter Carty. But we'll probably have to pick him later in like the 6th. Defensive line, we have no one scouted. I think we go with one of the offensive linemen. It looks like we only have one scouted who's good. So that might make our choice pretty easy. Marshall King out of SMU. Only 21 years old. I like that. Do we want Marshall King or do we want the safety Tharp? Tharp will be picked sooner. So I think we might want to go with him. Marshall's the better player. So I think we might want to trade up for Marshall. But I think for right now, I think we should go with Damon Tharp. I will make sure we get King. Don't worry, guys. I know King is the better player, but we did just draft 2 offensive linemen, so I think Damon Tharp out of North Dakota is the pick.
The Chiefs are now
He
on the
is a
clock.
69 with normal. Okay. I was not expecting him to be that good, so that's a great pick. Take whoever you want. Well, I just did that. Marshall King is better than this guy, though. We are moving up to that second Dolphins pick to get him. Did we do the thing?
The Redskins
Bryquell,
are now on the
I
clock.
would have picked Bryquell here in round 4, but he went to Buffalo.
The Dolphins
He is a
are now on
71
the clock.
overall. Ooh, so the Redskins just took a safety, so I think we made the
The
right move.
Broncos are now on the clock.
All right, we're just going to move up here to Buffalo. We're going to get revenge on them after taking our man Bryquell. Who I wanted. I wanted Bryquell. I probably would have picked him here. Or if not, at least considered it. So we're going to try to move up 14 spots here in the 4th. You built Sal a new house. Good stuff. You left because I didn't take Tajay Sharp. Well, Tajay Sharp actually didn't get signed. However, we drafted a sick receiver. So we don't really need Tajay Sharp. I think like maybe the 6th next year. That's why you were gone. That's a good reason. You're just kidding. I assumed you were kidding, but who knows? Can we get their 7? They don't have a 7. Okay. Oh, wow, that went way down. Alright, I'll do this. They don't want to do it. Huh. Well, the key to making late round trades here in this game is giving up players. So we can give up Andre Chachere and make this trade work. Or not. They don't want him at all. Okay, I'm wrong. What overall was Ayo? He is a 74. So the receiver we drafted is higher, but I would have preferred Ayo. We're not trading Jamal Agnew. We'll trade... I didn't even know we had Akram Wadley. Okay, I'll just flip him. Maybe he was on the practice squad. They don't want him. Yeah, they don't want players, and usually it's the other way around. You want Garrett Dooley? A over Bryquell. I'm not gonna disagree. Alright, I'll give up pick 134 next year.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay
and
is,
it
I think we've got a trade
so
coming
we have
here.
moved up 14 spots here in the 4th round, and we're also trading a future 5th. Ayo had probably had Superstar X Factor. I probably did give him Superstar X Factor. It was either X Factor or Superstar. I definitely didn't give him Star or worse. Obviously, I gotta give my boy Ayo a good depth trait. I know Jack Jackson is Superstar, by the way, Nick. I think Nan might have Superstar as well. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to go Marshall King here. He is a 68 with hidden. I was not expecting that. He has hidden development trait. Okay. Wow. He sucks, but he is a depth trait. Can this draft get any better? Oh my word. I was not expecting that. So we have drafted 2 hidden development guys here in the late rounds. I have never done that in a rebuild.
49ers
It is impossible to get good players in late rounds, I've noticed this year, but we've gotten 2 4th-round projected guys with hidden depth trait today. That's insane. All right, so we have 2 more picks left. I don't think we could do much better than how we've been doing. Yeah, this is not good. I think either Peter Carney or one of the quarterbacks. I think we should go Peter Carney here. Linebacker out of Colorado State. I know he picked a linebacker, but I think he could be nice depth. He looks like a good player. Who did we draft? I will show you in just a second, right after Peter Carney becomes a Detroit Lion. He is a 6... What? Stop. I promise I did not edit these. Oh my gosh. Stop. I did not touch this depth trait. I promise you guys right now. Okay. Wow. I promise I did not... Okay, so I made a few players. I made custom players. But I'll tell you right now, I did not know any of these guys' depth traits. I did not know any of these, except for Duvon Mann. And Freddie Bonner Sanders. These are the only 2 I knew, because I made these 2 personally. I made the whole storylines for Bonner Sanders. I made these 2. I know their depth traits, and that's it. So I'm not you can call me a cheater with these 2, technically, but I did not cheat on Downing, I did not cheat on King, and I did not cheat on Carney. I made these 2 guys. I did not know we were going to get either of them. This is just like Season 3 of the OFL draft. Okay, that I did no cheating. I promise you.
The
My
Bengals
goodness.
are now on the clock.
Why would I don't know why I'd want to cheat.
The Jets
I don't see
are
a
now
reason
on the
to.
clock.
I promise I don't cheat. I made Duvon Mann. I made Freddie Bonner Sanders. I will admit that. But I was not expecting to get either of them. So that's why I made them. That's why I gave them depth traits. I wasn't expecting to get them. I did not touch these 2. I did not touch Downing. And then these 2 have normal. Oh, Colin Mentor. That's right. I forgot about him. He's gone. Fudge. I totally forgot about you. Alright, we need a backup quarterback. I think we should go with Emmanuel Sanchez Jr. If he has hidden dev trait, I will run around outside naked.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Okay, thank goodness. He only is normal. I don't have to do that. 54 overall. I mean, he's a backup. So what do you expect? Oh my word, he sucks. Eek. Well, we need another quarterback, so it's fine. I remember that Freddie Botter, Sanders, and Mann had dev traits, but I did not check on those other three, I promise. Just like high school all over again. Sanchez is garbage, but there weren't any better quarterbacks. We had to do it. No! Why did I press him? No! Well... Now I know not to click guys after I draft them. We'll leave it at that. Well, how can it be Mark Sanchez's son if he's Emmanuel Jr.? Maybe he can Mark Sanchez's nephew, but unfortunately it looks like we're going to have part 3 to this stream, which sucks because I want to keep the channel looking organized, but whatever. Madden hates me, I guess, so see you guys in a minute. This game only had to be one part, but Madden hates me. So we don't have any more draft picks as of right now. Maybe I'll look to get Mr. Irrelevant, try to find the funniest name like I did with Quantavious October. I think that's probably the plan. And then we'll do all the other things we need to do to finish out the stream. Next episode will be a preseason episode. So I'm just flat out shocked right now with all the hidden devs I've got. That's just absurd. We're not going to have this luck again. This is by far the best draft I've ever had on this game. I am a cheater. I am not a cheater because with Duvon Mann, I wanted to make a good player who was projected to go in like the 4th round because I didn't think there would be any hidden developments. That's why I gave him star. And then Bonner Sanders, I wanted to have the storyline. Best draft I've had on Madden 20, maybe not in general. The Dolphins draft year 1 was also pretty insane, so I'd probably still give the nod to that one. Season 3 OFL draft, that's true. That's true. Alright, so I think we might want to get Mr. Irrelevant. That probably belongs to the Browns. They have a bunch of 7s. Alright, so we will give them a player who they may find half useful. We just drafted a bunch of middle linebackers, so... Oh, wait, well, our only backup's Trey Lamar, who's nothing special. I mean, maybe we trade him. Tyrell Crosby could make sense, but he's a duck. Kind of want to keep those two. Want to keep those. Alright, so we'll just trade Trey Lamar. Oh, what overall were you? You were a 70 with star. I know that because I made you today. So that would have been another hidden development trait player, by the way, guys. Maybe a guy like Tease Tabor. Alright, so Tease Tabor is now a Brown for Mr. Irrelevant. Is it crashing? Oh, it's not crashing. Okay, phew. Alright, we'll simulate to Mr. Irrelevant. Madden is taking Ancient right now.
The Lions are now
Here we
on
are.
the clock.
Just gotta go with the funniest name. If they had a hidden development trait, I will laugh. Daquan Biddle, Coco Nelson, Sebastian Henderson, Quandre Sample, Otis Flanagan, I like that name, Leighton Tepper, Demarius Steed, Jose St. Louis. Maybe your team will cut you. Since you're a 70, probably not. But maybe we'll get lucky. I'm liking that Jose St. Louis name. Byron Favorite. We might have to go with him. Kamal Roosevelt. Silas Stork. There are some funny names in here. Jeremiah Kincaid. Chauncey Nickerson. Another Kincaid. His name is Kendrick. You're going to make an Illinois dynasty for season 2? That's a good idea. Kevin Coffey. Everett Narwoff. Rashad St. Clair. Hello, Walty. Welcome to the stream. We're just looking for meme names to draft here with Mr. Irrelevant. Calvin Merriweather. In relations to Floyd. Emmanuel Ashmore. Cordavius Finley. How did he cheat? I've gotten a bunch of hidden development trait players, and I promise that's all luck. For the most part. Cordavius might be the pick here, though. Out of Drake. He's only 21. No, that's the wrong guy. Southern Utah, he's 22. He had a good combine. All right, we'll put all the guys we're considering on our draft board. There were better names up here. Actually, that's not that special of a name. Everett Narwoff just sounds funny. That's why he's there. If there's a name that pops out to you guys that you want to add on the board, we can do that. You found a Quantavius? Where? Quantavius' cousin. I didn't see him. What position? Forrest Lambert. That's a cool name. We'll add him. What? Oh, Cordavius is Quantavius' cousin. Okay. Alright, that makes more sense. I don't think we can go wrong here with Cordavius. Alright, what's your name? What's your guys' favorite name out of here? I don't think you can go wrong with Cordavius. I think Jose St. Louis might have something to say about that. Maybe Byron Favorite. Silas Stork is a funny name, but I think we should go with Cordavius. Solid combine. Plays at a school in Utah. That might not be Westlake. 2 votes for Cordavius, including me. 1 for Jose St. Louis. We can always sign them. Yes, that's correct. So whoever we don't get, we can just sign. We'll sign all these losers. All right. I mean, we'll probably only sign one of the quarterbacks, but other than that. Yeah, I think we gotta go with Cordavius Finley, Mr. Irrelevant out of Southern Utah. If he is a hidden development, I will pee my pants. Will it show it to us, or it won't? Alrighty. So, I just have to see his dev trait first. Why is that thing there? Hold X to reorder. That's annoying. He is a 60 with normal. In round 7, a 60 is not even bad. Octi pees pants, yes. Can I make that thing disappear or not? Okay, I don't think I can. Oh well. So let's compare it to the rest of the NFL. We'll also look at all the teams in our division. Max Mahorn, top player, 79 overall, hidden dev trait. I know for a fact he is Superstar X Factor, because I made him. Akeem Downing. Okay, so Akeem Downing is the second best player in this class behind Mahorn. Carson and Lincoln, does he have a dev trait? He does. Kenya Hayman, 77 dev trait. Maley in our division, 76 dev. There's Freddie Bonner Sanders. Markel Julius. He is a hidden dev trait. Usually there's a guy up here with normal, but it doesn't look like it. Number 1 pick, Kirby Sanders has a dev trait. Leo Veldman, 74 dev. Derek Woods has a development trait. The top player without a hidden development trait is our second-round pick, Aaron Howard. There's Ayo Aluko, 74 hidden. I'll show you guys some of your players' development traits if you guys want. Ayo has... is that Superstar? Okay, so it's Superstar X Factor. It just won't show. So Ayo has X Factor, as I assumed. Bills for Bryquell. He does have a hidden. All the players should have hidden. He has Superstar, not X Factor. He just has regular Superstar. What's up, Legion? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Why are you not a mod? Let me fix that real quick. There you go. Alright, let's check where Colin is. That's probably a good idea. He was probably around 5. He was not. Okay, so early round 6. Where is he? There's a different J. St. Louis. We have Jose and Jerome in the same class. I'm your favorite YouTuber. You just finished your game with 5 tackles. I appreciate it. Good stuff. Is Maryland for real, or are they just playing cupcakes? That's a good question. That's a good question that maybe only older me knows. Where's Collins? I made him like right before the stream, so it obviously saved because I knew I missed a few. It was him and the Jackson duo. I missed both of them. Or all of them. Okay, I guess we'll sort by name. He was picked, or else we would have known. Army forced a 3-and-out on Michigan? Dang. I want to see Army win this game now. Sorry, Michigan fans, who are a decent chunk of the viewers who watch the series. Oh, you're beating Syracuse? That's not bad. Why? No, right as I got to M. Didn't mean to do that. Can I see your draft? Yes. I will show off our draft as soon as we find Collins' player. Because I don't know where he went. But after that, we'll see the best draft in the NFL this year. Ooh, I want to look at Darquelle. I assume he had hidden. Yes, he does have hidden. Okay. Alright, we're looking for ME. Colin Mentor is a Falcon. He was picked in the 4th round. So Colin is a Falcon. I bet AP and RMP probably like that. Alright, now let's look at our draft. We're right in the middle, which is fun. So, round 1. Akeem Downing, tackle. Both of the Jacksons have hidden. Jack has Superstar. Let's check with AJ. I probably gave him Superstar. Then we'll go back to our draft. AJ has either Superstar or Star. I don't know. Probably Superstar. He does have Superstar, so they both just have plain Superstar. But I didn't know this until today, but rookies can go up in depth trade after their rookie year, as seen by T.J. Hawkinson. So round 1, Akeem Downing, tackle Washington. We definitely made the right pick here. It takes him over 4,000 to get a skill point, so that makes me think he only is Star, which is fine. Kick Elijah. Don't worry, Elijah. He's only saying that because he said go Michigan. And he's a Michigan hater. But as you can see, this guy is a monster. Anthony had Superstar. Round 2, Aaron Howard, another guard, this time from Oregon. So I assume Legion is not too thrilled with our draft because we picked 2 Pac-12 players. Neither of them are from Washington State. Legion is actually an older Octi, if anything. Yeah, I kind of see it. Both of us have the funny catchphrases. Both of us are very handsome. So I see a lot of similarities there. But Howard, I expect to have a day 1 starting job, probably at right guard. And that is Freddie Bonner-Sanders. I'm so excited to use him. So that means Marvin Jones will move to the slot. And probably the number 3 receiver in general. Duvon Mann, he is a 69. He looks quite balanced. He also is hidden. Damon Tharp out of North Dakota, 69 normal. He'll be good depth. Our voices are kind of similar. Not sure how you feel about that one, but whatever you got to do to improve the trenches, absolutely. Oregon, yuck. What? Oregon doesn't deserve no yuck. Marshall King, 67. He already is not too happy. He'll probably be depth for this season, but he could eventually start with that depth trait. Peter Carney, depth trait. He will be depth. It only takes him 2,000 to get a skill point, though, so who knows? Maybe he is Superstar. What if he is X Factor, though? That'd be hilarious. Manuel Sanchez Jr. He is a 54 of normal. He is awful, but we need a backup. Cloud, oof. And then Cordavius Finley, 60 overall normal development, Mr. Irrelevant. He has 79 speed. So we're going to have to sign some of those free agents. We're only at 73? We got worse this offseason. I disagree. Yes, we were quiet in free agency, but I kind of disagree with that. 80 throw power, I know, that's just hard to look at. We do have to move some positions around, mainly on the O-line, but still. We're not going to sign Tajay Sharp. We're not going to sign Emmanuel Sanders because we have FBS, Freddie Bonner Sanders. But I do want Jose St. Louis. I know he was one of the names we looked at. Why is he not here? Practice squad eligible. We'll go off of that. There he is. 57 overall, normal dev. Out of Troy. I know there was Byron Favorite. Mike Ford is the top corner here. Interesting. Very interesting. There he is. He is a 56 out of Rice. What's to say hey to Legion again? Oof. Is Terry there? Terry probably is there. We'll sign him. G.O. Godwin is not here. Huh. Alright, so there were two cornerback names I liked. One of them was Forrest Lambert. Do you guys want Forrest Lambert or Leighton Tepper? Forrest or Leighton? What's up, SCP? Welcome to the stream. Ted Guinness here. Maybe we can move him to running back. Right as I say that, RMP says it. Great minds think alike. What's up, Damien? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so he has good accuracy for 53. And then for Leighton Tepper, he has more power, and I think we should go after Leighton Tepper. I think he looks better. Forrest Lambert's a pretty cool name, though. So 1 vote for Forrest, 1 vote for Leighton, which is my vote. Get some without throw. I wonder what the lowest throw power is. SVP in the house, indeed. 2 votes for Leighton. 1 for Forrest Lambert. There's a 90 in there. That belongs to Andrew LeBlanc. 2 votes for Forrest. Austin Allen is a 75. Dear goodness. Alright, so the vote is tied at 2. Even though Andrew LeBlanc is far better than these guys. But who cares? His name isn't cool enough. Ooh, what about Silas Stork? No, we want Silas Stork, guys. 87 throw power. I'm not going to question it. We're going after him. He has a cooler name than both of them. And he's better. Am I doing in my career? Probably not. I think the only series I'm really going to do for 2K are rebuilds and Hornets. Bearing anything new. But yeah, Silas Stork is better than those losers. So, where do we need an extra player at? We're going to sign Zach Zenner, assuming he's there. Wide receiver, we have plenty. How many offensive linemen we got? We have 4 right guards. Alright, so it looks like we have 11 or 12, so we have plenty there. We could maybe use another defensive lineman. We have a bunch of middle linebackers. Alright, I think we should sign another corner. I don't know if 2K is cross-platform. Chris Boo is already at episode 20. Yeah, I'm not getting no views on my career with him. Stork is a beast. Y'all gotta admit. We might have to go Stork over Emmanuel Sanchez. We could all get a big 2K series. Interesting. We could always look at that. Silas Stork is a cooler name than Forrest Lambert. I'm just gonna say it, Nick. Alright, well, his name is Chunky Clements. Out of Illinois. Okay, so we have to sign him. We have to sign him. We don't have a choice. Maybe move a backup right guard inside to center. We're definitely going to look to do that. And we're probably going to move another one of the guards over to the left side. We'll also sign Traylon Jackson. Chunky's about to make this team, man. Chunky, what a legend. Alright, I might want to sign another running back, actually. One of them is going to be Zach Zenner. I could just sort by name with him. And then rookie. Jeez, these guys suck. Let's go by speed. You love Chunky. Who wouldn't love Chunky? That's the greatest name ever. Davion Smith is the slowest. I know RMP and Nick like that. This guy's younger, so we'll go after, and he's a cooler name. Yeah, Davion McDowell out of Charleston. He is hidden dev. Stop. What is with all these hidden dev traits? Okay, welcome to the team, kiddo. We have 69 players. I can't sign another. It has to be 69. Who is the slowest? Davion Smith. So, I assume you like that, Nick. I am not a cheater, I promise. What are these coincidences? Oh my word. Alright, so let's look at the depth chart, and then that'll probably do it for the episode. Alright, so quarterback, we can rock out with this for now. Peterman will get to play. I don't think we're going to let... Actually, no, we're not going to let... Stafford's not going to play at all in preseason. We can't risk him getting an injury, and we need to find out who our backup quarterback's going to be. Running back, I want to make Ty Johnson the starter. Zach Zenner the backup. No, we want to have McDowell playing a lot. Jalen Richard will have a light workload too. Wide receiver, Freddie Bonner Sanders at number 1. Number 2 will be Fulgham. Number 3 will be... Where is Travis Fulgham? What? Where the heck is Fulgham? Am I missing something? We're gonna... Actually... I would probably play a preseason game here, but I'm a little bit busy after this. There he is. Okay, good. I got scared. I would play... I mean, actually, let's play the moments. Let's actually do that. Oh, I already put him at the number 2. I'm an idiot. We want... Robert Foster as the 3. Number 4 will be Jose. Number 5 will be Brandon Powell. And then Tommy Lee Lewis can get the 6. We can always fix that. Tight end, the starter will have to be our new man. Not Akeem. He's an 81 at tight end. Wow, but where's our new guy? Here he is, Cordavius. And then swap those two. Tyrell Crosby will be the left tackle. Pope can be the backup. Left guard can be Connor McGovern. Luminor is the backup. Actually, no, we're not gonna, no, let's fix this real quick. So, the starter at left tackle will be Marshall King. And then we'll move Tyrell Crosby to left guard. Alright, boom. Welcome back, Text. Welcome. Alright, starting center, we can start Leo there. He's not going to start for us. I promise. Starting right guard will be Aaron Howard. I want to start for rookie. And then right tackle, I want to start Akeem Downing. I want to get him playing time. Left end, we're going to start Austin Bryant. Right end, Malik Carney. Romeo Okwara can be the backup. A defensive tackle, Ashawn I want to have playing. PJ Johnson can be the 2. Atkins is the 3. Boom. Left outside will be the Colorado State kid. Where is he? I passed him, didn't I? What's his name? Peter Carney. Middle linebacker will be Duvon Mann. And then right outside will be Shaquem Griffin. Corner, number 1 will be Oruwariye. Number 2 will be Mack. Number 3, Agnew. Chavere can be 4. And Favorite can be 5. For safety, Will Harris will be the starter. Backup will be... I guess we'll have Tracy Walker as the backup. Actually, no. Will Harris will get more playing time this way. No, I want Will Harris playing as much as possible. So I know what we're going to do. We're going to make Tharp the starter. at strong safety, and Harris is the main backup. So both of these two will be the safeties throughout the whole preseason. Kicker, punter, that's fine. Kick returner, that we'll do that. Punt returner can be Agnew. Kickoff, Martin. Long snapper, Ragnell. Kelvin Hopkins throws a pick. Army could have gone up 17-7. That's rough. Zenner and McDowell for third down. Power can be Zenner and the other dude, Akram Wadley. He's a 42. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Isn't he a big guy? 5'10"? Okay, maybe not as big as I thought. Then slot receiver will be Robert Foss. No. We'll make that FBS. Alrighty, so we're gonna play the first quarter, and then we'll play the first quarter and the fourth quarter. Wow, it's crazy that we have an X Factor now, Mr. Hawkinson. So we'll play the first and we're gonna play the first quarter and the fourth quarter. We're gonna sim the second and the third. Army needs to force turnovers. Yes, they do. If they're getting turnovers, they need to stop Shea Patterson and the boys. I like how the screenshots they're showing are games against the Bucks. Of course, we're about to play the Bucks. That was a good game, too. We won by, like, I think only a touchdown. I don't have time to play the whole game. I don't even know if I'll have time to do 2 quarters.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit.
So we're going to have our second string here taking on the Bucks
back in 2002.
So
Tonight it's a preseason matchup between
well,
the
Agnew
Tampa
taking
Bay
it out. Season 2 is technically underway. Agnew has a nice return to the 34.
And a nice
Here
job
comes out
there
our
as he gets this
undrafted
one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Out, I think, North Dakota. Something like that.
From the 34 now, here's
Zenner
first and
back.
10.
Oh, we have to change for rookies' jersey numbers, too.
Now the second-year
Zach
man
Zenner,
from South
first carry
Dakota
of the
State.
preseason.
Zenner.
Getting about
This will
9.
leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9
From the
yards.
commentators? Oh, shoot. Can I do that in here? Settings? I think I can. Alright, phew. In-game commentary, that'll go down to 0. Thank you for pointing that out, Nick, or else I would have forgotten. I already did that for 2K. I forgot to do that here. Alright, boom. 2nd and 1. I know what I want to do here. Oh, he's not going deep. We're going to have to audible. Vertical. Yes, that's what I want. You guys know what I want to do here, right? Okay, so that was third is not good. Pass interference on Army is not really good. Looking up the starting lineup here for the preseason. King, McGovern, Kolo Montagi, Howard, and Downing. Bonner Sanders, McDowell, Johnson, Finley, and I think Travis Fulgham. So 3rd down and 2 for Silas Stork and the boys. Here's Stork. We will look for Robert Foster, sorry, he makes the play for 20. Even though Michigan receiver had his arm wrapped around him. Well, that's refereeing for you. I kind of regret putting Bonner Sanders in this game. Here's Mr. Irrelevant spinning. Silas Stork with 2 straight completions. Okay, good boy. Just like Johnson to carry. He should make the roster this year. He did in real life, and I expect him to here as well. Nice kick returner, nice depth at running back. But he was a beast for us in real life during the preseason. I really like what he stole with him. FBS in motion here on 3rd and 1. We're looking for FBS. That wasn't FBS in motion, that's right. Darn it, Jack Barrett with the sack. Alright, we're going to fake the field goal because I know Matt Prater can make it. I just want to see what this team can do. That's actually not even that bad of a pass. But it wasn't gonna.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
I think that might have been Sanchez who threw it.
Ready! Ready!
Why are all of our starters in it? Oh, I forgot to change the rush defensive lineman off to do that. Oh, we get to see Jack Jackson in this game. Oh boy, we get to play Jack. We're simulating. We're just gonna simulate the second half. We're gonna play the second half instead of now because I want to play Jack Jackson for the team. What's up, Kevin? Welcome to the stream. All right. Rush DT. Ashawn. And we're going to go Chunky. Rush ends will be Bryant. And I'm cool with Shaquem being the other left, rush end for now. Jump forward. Next quarter. Bucks on the board with a field goal. And we're going to have to do the same. 10-0 now, Tampa Bay. 6-0, dear. We're not doing too well. 17-0 headed into the second half.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Yeah. Third down for them on the drive, so you hope they don't get it. Well, it depends on how many yards there is left. Nick Bawden with the tackle, the fullback. Okay. Here's Jackson. And the Buccos. Why is Devontae Arden? Whatever, I don't feel like thinking. Why is Darius Slay in? Why is Jelani Tavai in? It doesn't matter. Tracy Walker is a sub linebacker. Okay. It's fine. There's Deshaun Hand. He was quiet for pretty much all of last year, making play.
70, Indy.
Third down. Can we stop Jack Jackson in the butt? Looks like that was a false start on the tight end, so that'll move him back by.
False start.
I think it's reducing the Bucks, isn't it? That can be very annoying indeed.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
That and I mean they've made me do the stream 3 times now, which kind of sucks. Literally had Landon Collins nowhere on the depth chart. Exactly. Jack Jackson's almost picked off by Mackenzie Alexander. Looks like Jack played well when we weren't in the game. But that play, Mackenzie should have had it. Played middle linebacker all preseason. I guess they had him at sub linebacker. Only Madden. Only Madden you get this. Here's Rashard on the punt return. Okay. Got to juke out Devin White. He's about 17 jukes until he gets a face mask, it looks like. Where is Lewis Gibson? That's a good question. Where is Lewis Gibson? Lewis Gibson is better than Jack Jackson. We need to say that to possession. Alright, so now we got our 6th round pick, Emmanuel Sanchez Jr. in at quarterback. What kind of pass was that? Who knows? Yeah, we gotta have Jacob Spain in here too, just so Lewis Gibson can have a buddy to throw the ball to. Tommy Lee. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's McDowell, the hidden development, undrafted free agent. Juke move, there he goes. Yeah, don't worry, FG. Nick means the second term. Oh, not a very good block on him. What was the line headed into that game? Because if it was like 20, I would have definitely picked under. But if it was like maybe 14, I would have thought otherwise. Sanchez looking for Nada, almost picked off. Michigan was favored by 22. I would say that's honestly, to be fair for the most part, I would have probably picked under. Or I would have picked Army. But 22 is not unreasonable. Ooh, nice throw. What a catch by Amara Darbo. What a Michigan player for the first down. Darbo's definitely fighting for a roster spot. I don't know if he'll make it, but that'll help. Sanchez over to Isaac Nada. Nada's also fighting for a roster spot this year. I don't know if he'll get one. Alright, here's Jalen Richard. We're going to toss to him. And finally, why is Hawkinson in the game? My goodness. Can Richard outrun Devin White? He sure does. Touchdown, Lions. Boys bet on Army. Absolutely. Army was, what? Like, did they have 10 wins last year? They might have. Kick from Prater is no good. He did not miss an extra point all of last year, and his first one this year is off the mark. At least it's the preseason. Jared Davis with the play. A little bit disappointed his depth rate did not go up this offseason, but it's fine. Because we have to prove the haters running again. Utah struggling with Northern Illinois. That's interesting. I would probably bet on Utah to win the conference, but after this, that's probably not good. I want to see Utah win that game. Jack Jackson sucks. I want to see Utah win because our conference is just going to look so bad otherwise. But yeah, I was not picking Jack Jackson. It's real good right now. Real good. Okay, that was another bad pass. It was caught, but Miller lost a yard. Now 3rd and 11. This should be a handoff. I don't get that call. Tracy Walker, who didn't miss a tackle at all last year, missed it. Thankfully, we have Deshaun Hand on our team. Old Dominion is earning the respect of BT 24-10. Dominion's another team who's pretty solid. I'm down by 14. And Richard juke out of number 7 defenders. There's 1. There's 2. And that's it. Yeah, it definitely looks like Richard will be the number 2 back this season. Alright, McDowell in the game at running back. I forget his first name. I know it starts with a D. E gains nothing. Thanks for coming in, RMP. Have fun. And here's Sanchez. He's sacked on 2nd down. Jack Barrett again. Got to put some respect on it. Bucks have sacked us twice. Both times I've been in the game. Coincidence? Pass blocking just does not work when I'm in. It doesn't. Sanchez has a man semi-open. Darbo with a nice burst of speed for a sec, but it's still incomplete. Come on, Favor, you gotta hit stick him. Justin Coleman will instead. Here returns Jack Jackson of the Buccos. Jackson looking deep, and it's a dig! How do you drop that? Jack Jackson is so lucky. We've dropped 3 interceptions. Oh my gosh, he's so bad. Nick, this ain't it. Another one! That's 4 dropped picks. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say, man. Jack Jackson's not good. Nice play by Alexander. But I guess they're going to punt it. This was NCAA, they definitely go for it. But geez, Jack Jackson, I think he thinks he's on the Lions. Sorry, Jack. I know it's a downgrade, but you're on the Bucks. Let's go. So deal with it. Who are we looking for on this play? I guess Silver's open. No safeties, no safeties. Circle. No, that's incomplete. Oh my gosh! Brandon Powell! What a snag! Oh ho ho! We have to look at that beauty again. Oh my gosh. He just straight up Odell Beckham that. Wow. Well, my jaw is on the floor right now.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Okay then. Alright, handoff for Rashad here. I definitely have to put up a run blocking sign for sure. Well, Brandon Powell is likely to earn himself a roster spot. That means guys like Darbo and St. Louis are going to have to step up. We're going to look deep for St. Louis. That's an awful pass. Jamel Dean with the play. No Capri likes that.
Ready up. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow, Jack Jackson actually made a half-decent throw. Never thought I'd see today.
We go 90 Wolf.
On second down.
Deep grip. Deep grip.
Get him, Deshaun Hand with the sack. Boom. That'll bring us to a third down. Not Jack Jackson throwing interception here. No, he's just going to run it because he knows he sucks. Kawhi with the tackle. Good stuff, boys.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Bradley Pinion in confirmation for Buccaneers.
Boom. There we go. 13 seconds left to go in the third. Here's McDowell, first down. Okay, nice run from Mr. Hitting development trait. That'll do it for 3. You gotta have a big quarter. Let's see what Emmanuel Sanchez can do.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Buccaneers 17, Lions 6.
Yeah, that release might be slower than Stafford's. There's Markel Julius with the sack. Number 3 overall pick out of, I think he was Michigan State. Episode 24.69, I had to do it to him. I'm probably going to like combine all 3 of these into one video and upload it sometime today. I'll keep these 3 streams up until that's up, so don't worry. But I guess just to make things look better and easier.
Intended for number 13, incomplete.
Luckily my phone has enough space where I can actually do that. Morgan Jones is in. Maybe we'll look for him. Probably not. I want to look for someone who actually needs a roster spot. Maybe like St. Louis! Who drops it? Nope. There's only one thing we can do. Alright, we got probably Tracy Walker, Justin Coleman, and Favorite running their routes here. As I like to say, more faith than my ex-girlfriend. Well, that actually kind of helps us that he picks it off because they don't have as good a field position. Carlton Davis, another Auburn Tiger pick. Why do these Auburn players have to be so annoying? I'm so mixed about Auburn. They gave me carry on, they gave us the kick 6, but they're also so annoying. That's a big oof, indeed, Mr. Castray. There's first down for Peyton. Another Auburn player. This team just... Did the Bucs only draft guys from Auburn? Look how the Redskins only draft players from Alabama. The Lions only draft players without talent. Get him, Jalen. Oh, okay. Good pressure from Jalen Reeves-Maben. He definitely is on the fringe for a roster spot with all the linebackers we added. King Griffin, the we drafted. I'm not sure if Jalen Reeves-Maben has a spot on this team. I like him in real life, though. He looks really good for us in the preseason. Jared Davis is in the game, okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Hits Beckham. Boom! Andre Charcelaire has injured him. And he's grabbing... Ooh. Speaking of, I kind of want to look at the injury report. Have we been unlucky yet today? Austin Bryant broke his foot. Ouch. That's not good. We don't have a lot of depth at end, so that's actually kind of a pretty big injury. That could help someone like Reeves-Maben as an edge rusher to stay on the roster. Jack gets it over to a guy with a long last name. Peyton Barber stays hurt in your franchise. I wonder if he'll stay hurt here.
70 Indy.
Yeah, we're going to use Jared Davis here. He was my user last year. I had fun with him. We're going to use him again this year. Jack's going to throw it. It's dropped. That's somebody with the drop. I don't know who. Donnie Ernsberger didn't even make your roster. That's a cool name. Donnie Ernsberger. What a legend. We're on your practice squad. I mean, that's almost a roster, but you just don't play. That's sort of how I view the practice squad. Here's Josh Thurston, second round rookie out of Cal. Wait, Devin White? Yeah, that's Devin White at tight end. I saw the superstar. It was not Mike Evans. Their only ever superstar is Devin White. That's hilarious. Get him. Boom. Jalen Reeves-Maben with the sack. That's Devin White at tight end. I mean, he did play running back in high school, so he knows a little thing or two about playing offense. But still, I mean, they should probably look for another tight end. Maybe we look to trade them a guy like Isaac Nada, who I don't see making the roster. JRM, I've never called him JRM. I'm going to have to do that. I don't know why I've never called him that. I've just always called him Jalen Reeves-Maben, not JRM, but now that you say it, I should probably call him that, because that makes sense. Matt Gay's girlfriend is a smoke show. No way. That is ironic. I'm just trying to go deep. I just want to see some of these receivers make a big play here. But his girlfriend is... That's hilarious. 1-on-2 for Nada. Okay, if he caught that, he'd be on the roster, but I don't know. I loved this play last year with Hawkinson. Obviously, Hawkinson's not playing at the moment. So I'm going to have to look up this Matt Gay girlfriend. That sounds funny. Sanchez is under 50%. That's like, is this Mark Sanchez, the quarterback? Ooh, Nada with the juke move. Man open, triangle, kind of open. That's Jarbo! Yeah, maybe we shouldn't just be going with vertical patterns for the games. Maybe we should go with plays that I'm actually going to regularly run. Like, my favorite play in all of football is slant pattern. Why is Devin... Oh, because of Monte Davis. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's why Devin's in the game. Kenny Galladay is in. So is Marvin Jones. Okay. Well, I can actually trust Galladay to hold him the pass. He does. He rolled the wrong way. He didn't get the first down, did he? No, but we don't really have a choice. And I regret this play call already. Oh, he got it. He got it. Yep. First down from the Jowls. 7 carries, 30 yards. Not bad for an undrafted rookie. A little bit over 4 yards to carry. Nothing to complain about. I want to see what St. Louis can play from there. Oh, his wife. Okay. Are you sure it's his wife in the play? I'm going to have to look her up. Because that is hilarious. Oh, why did I do that? That's all my fault. Can't really blame Sanchez there. We just gotta run slants every play. Boom. Darbo. First down. Mara Darbo's been good in this game. I expect him to keep that roster strong. I look for Marvin here. No, what is that? That's all him. That's awful. I don't see Sanchez making this roster the way he's playing. I expect the main backup to be either Peterman or Stewart. And then I guess Sanchez can get a spot on the practice squad. Alright, let's get in his end zone. I look for Jesse James here. Corner route, that'll be perfect. It's actually a somewhat talent. Oh, boom. Okay, that's the cover. I ran this play a lot. This always gave Marvin Jones a good 25 yards. I don't think because they St. Louis is any Marvin Jones or with his speed. That'll be a first down though, at least. Now we just gotta. Oh, he didn't get it? Oh, we just gotta punch in the first down rather than the touchdown. The start only was 5 yards. I thought he was doing better. Oh, there's Sandy. She's gone now. 2-minute warning. It does not look like we're going this game, but oh well. I at least want a touchdown. Oh wait, we got a touchdown, but I wanted that. I'm greedy. I'm gonna settle for one. Gotta go no. Oh dear. Oh dear goodness gracious. He lost without 8. Wah. Third down. What are you doing? Get it to Nada. No, what? What was that? If I didn't spin, that's a touchdown. You're probably right. That was just flat out bad. I was pressing X about 17,000 times. Jeez, these backups are not good. Fourth down. I didn't even throw it to Isaac Nada, and he gets to the one. X was wide open. I assume on the third down, I was trying to throw it to X. I pressed X like 20 times, but it didn't work. As we lose, 20-8. Oh, we got a safety. I wonder who got it. Nada almost had it. We just got unlucky. All right, so we're going to look at the stats for this game. We're going to change all of the rookie jersey numbers, and then that'll do it for the all-season stream. 20-8 is how our first preseason game ends. Next episode, I don't know if I'll do a recap or if I will just jump right into the postseason. Looks like Silas Stork was a lot better than Manuel Sanchez. McDowell, it doesn't look like we ran the ball very well. Zach Zenner had a 9-yard run. I guess that's cool. Darbo played well. Brandon Powell had that sick catch. Blocking, 3 sacks allowed for Marshall King. 1 for our first-round rookie, Akeem Downing. Tackles went to Mackenzie Alexander. 3 sacks for Shaq Barrett. Dear goodness. Who got the safety, though? That was Romeo Aquara. His roster spot is not really in jeopardy. I don't see us cutting him. So, That play won't affect his roster thing. All right, Octi, got to get ready for work. Have fun, Kaz. Thanks for coming in. One upgrade to Shasheri. Can we upgrade his hit power after what he did to Peyton Barber? One new injury. That's probably Austin Bryant. He's going to be out for 8 weeks. So he's probably not an IR candidate. Catch you later as well, Kaz. Alright, so I'm cool with number 4 for Emmanuel Sanchez. Stork, I don't know about 15. I kind of like 12. Yeah, I think we got to go with 12. Army just cannot stop Michigan on 3rd down, and that's probably why Michigan should win it. I like 26. Freddie Bonner Sanders, I don't know about 85 for him. I don't really like 85. Okay, 88's taken. I kind of... Ooh, 81! No, 81 should... No, I'm not giving the guy 81. I was going to say, because he can be our next Calvin Johnson, but I feel like that's disrespectful. So, I think we're going to go with 85 or 87. Which looks better? We'll just stick with 85. Family is going to get 69. Assuming that's still there. Yes! We don't have any rookies there. Don't have any there. None there. Aaron Howard, 61. I don't really care about offensive lineman jersey numbers, to be fair. I like 72 for Downing. They can stop him on 3rd and short, but on 3rd down and long, Michigan's passing game is too much. Yeah, if they can't stop that passing game, they're not going to win. We drafted... No, we didn't really do much on our defensive line, other than Mike Daniels going. Devon Mann, 52, I'm cool with. 54 for Peter Carney. Alright, I think I'm cool with these jersey numbers. I have 12 pings on Discord. Cool. Alright, so that'll end the stream, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. A little bit over 2 hours today. 4-hour stream. I plan on condensing it. Or, not condensing it. I plan on combining them. And then that should be up probably in a couple hours because it'll take slow. Because 2-hour videos are not quick. I'll tell you that right now. So thank you all for coming in. 28-21. Oh yeah, Army almost beat Oklahoma last year. That's right. Army stops Michigan. Let's go. Go Black Knights. And go Lions, I guess.